Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Greetings, football lovers. Happy Football Sunday to the family. Welcome to Ballchat Podcast. My name is Benton, one of your hosts in a rainy Sunday in the air, along with the rest of the family. Wagwan, come on, Junior, Wagwan family, want to stay?
Why? It's cool.
Oh,
Right now, I should have yard me there because this weather is ridiculous.
okay.
But, hey, it's a good thing a footballer go on, so you could have stay in, watch the rain fall because it's too warm for farmers, and just watch some African nation football.
All right, see you there. Junior, I know some Manchester United don't play this weekend, so you're supposed to happy, but family, how you doing?
I'm good enough. Hey, I have a bone to pick with somebody on Twitter. You think me to send the message, Benton? I have a bone to pick with somebody on Twitter later. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can pick whoever you want to pick. We don't care. Football family, really appreciate you taking the time to join us. Really rolling, the Ball Chat's a live and interactive show. We look forward to an interactive discussion, a very lively discussion around the reviewing some of the weeks, major news in the world of football. We're going to look at the transfer window and what's going on in the transfer window as Filippo Coutinho makes his long-awaited return to the Premier League. We'll take an assessment on that deal or that pending deal and look at other deals that has completed. We'll look at African Cup of Nations and what's going on and Matchday 1, review the results and the lay of the land for matches coming down tomorrow. We'll look at FA Cup action and what's going on with Arsenal Football Club. Big up the Arsenal family, big up on yourself family. Therapy session for the Arsenal Football Club fans. Running, we're going to talk it out. We want to also look at the Scudetto, what happened in Scudetto this weekend. Jose Mourinho is a little bit ticked off, but what's new? Ballers and Bugs is how we start off the show as always, family. We're starting off with Ballers being the impressive players of the week. If you have Ballers, send them on. Come on, ladies first. Ballers of the week. Come on, who you have?
I have Vinicius Jr. Last season, Vinicius kind of struggled a little bit, a lot. And people were saying that he was a flop. This season, Vinicius is actually playing, scoring, contributing, defending, just everywhere on the pitch. And I think he, along with Benzema, are the two best players right now on Real Madrid side. So when you ask Gareth Bale who? Move over for Vinicius. I would want to say Cambridge. I don't know if it must be Cambridge still because Newcastle is like a DVD beside. Whatever. Let me give a big shout out to Nottingham Forest, who beat a strong Arsenal side. So those are my two ballers for this week: Nottingham Forest and Vinicius Jr.
Big up, Vinny, Junior. Yo, Vinicius Jr. How many years I've been singing Vinicius Jr.'s prayers, and you are say, yo, I need to calm myself. Are you willing to acknowledge that Vinicius Jr. is a baller now?
Who, me?
Yes, you, Junior. From when you talk about bone for pick, from when? May I wait for this?
Only thing will make him a baller is his last name. After that, but for
Big up, Vinny is a baller. Excellent performance as Real Madrid continue to run. And yes, come on, it's a Vinny show along with Benzema at Real Madrid. As Eden Hazard can't even come near the grass, much less replace one of Vinny. Junior, who we have as your baller of the week, family?
the whole side. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Yes, listen. They scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. Yes. Bayern Munich is a makeshift. There's a makeshift Bayern Munich. Yes. We know all of those factors. But when you travel to Bayern Munich, oh, yes, stadium empty, whatever. I still Bayern Munich on the shirt, and they grabbed a huge win. So I get the whole side. We can't pick nobody out of the side. Forgive a baller, I have to be honest with you. But the whole side, I get the whole team, baller of the week. And you say Arsenal, wait, just wait. Soon talk about Arsenal.
Ball of the week. We'll get to Bugs in a minute. Big up, big up, Junior. Big up, Jamai Chelsea. Jamai Chelsea is the biggest Bugs. Roma. We'll get to Bugs in a second. And ball of the week is Juventus. We'll definitely recap the Roma Juventus game. Football family, really appreciate you joining us. If you have ballers and bugs, send them on. Please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button as you rolling in, family. We're in the ballers and bugs segment of Ball Chat, highlighting the impressive players of the week and the unimpressive players of the week. We're going to call them out. My ballers of the week, I have a couple ballers that I want to highlight. First and foremost, I want to give a ball of the week to Meetoff of Cambridge United. Meetoff was excellent. Man of the match performance as Cambridge United defeated Big Money Newcastle. Yes, I said it. Big Money Newcastle side eliminated them from the third round of the FA Cup. Ball of the week to Theo Hernandez, 2 goals specialist for AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who? Nah, call on names. Big up to Theo Hernandez. This kid has been doing excellent under the radar at AC Milan, and he's not getting the video light. He's not getting the limelight like some talky baller at the CM team. Yes, Zlatan, you may talk, but Theo Hernandez has been excellent. 2 goals today. He's been excellent playing left back for AC Milan all season. Ball of the week to the big Theo Hernandez. Big up yourself, youth. And I also want to give a ball of the week to my baller, Skamaka of Sassuolo. Yes, I just love saying the name. He scored 2 more goals today again. Big up yourself, Skamaka and Sassuolo. And as long as he keeps scoring goals, I'm going to give him ball of the week. So those are my ball of the week. Skamaka of Sassuolo, 2 more goals. Theo Hernandez, AC Milan, 2 goals. And Meetoff in goal for Cambridge United. Fantastic display as Cambridge United defeated Newcastle. Yo, Bugs of the week, family. Who do you have? Come on. Bugs of the week.
Look here. I know when you diss Zlatan because Zlatan scored. So stop it. So they can't
Yo, some people are just run off their mouth.
No, the man show it is a Zlatan hater. But anyway, so my bugs, I have a couple bugs. So my side Barcelona now is supposed to be the Xavi show. It's the same thing. Every time we keep Koeman because it's the same madness of one.
Did we just hear that?
Yes, I just see a madness. Danny Alves, yes, Danny Alves played good in our assist yesterday and whatever. I'm not like him when I'm 20, same with the way I'm run. But I just don't get it. I don't get what Xavi is doing. We still have PK. We still have the other man I can't stand. But anyway, you know what I mean. Barcelona, my book. We talk about them later. Roma, how do you give away a 3-1 lead? How on earth you give away a 3-1 lead? You're up 3-1 in the second half of the game and you come back and lose. Bugman, Josie out. And then Arsenal. I don't need to say it.
Bugs running in. Junior, who do you have as your bug of the week, family? Big up yourself, fam. I see you running in. Junior, who do you have as your bug of the week?
Yo, you know, when we're at Jamaica and you go to an old house or somewhere just mangy and nasty and stink. And then when you go into the house, you take up the board and what you see run out? Like a million roaches, don't it? 17 roaches ran out of Manchester United this week. All the little idiot players, what I talk about, oh, we don't like Ralph Ragnick and his system. Oh, he's too hard on us. Oh, we need play time. Well, shut up. And I talk about them like Ronaldo. Shut up. 17 big dirty thinking bug. And then the next worst bug of them all is the captain, Harry Maguire. You give so much goal. And then today, you put on Twitter, I am the leader of the team. Leader of which team? Man, no, hey, listen to me, don't piss me off. And again, let me read that tweet. Where's the tweet? Hold on, where's the tweet? I want to give the person his flowers. I bent on friend to, you know. Somebody on Twitter said,
big up my friend.
Bent on friend. I gotta find the tweet. Damn it. Hold on. Excuse my French. Oh, Mr. R. Frank Guilfont. just listened to Ballchat podcast this morning and wondering if any Manchester United fans and the man have the gall to at Man United still think they are a better challenger than at Arsenal, given the result of the Man U versus Wolves game. Listen, my brother. Let me tell you what old time saying. The same knife where you use kill hog, and that you use kill cow. How an Arsenal fan can come talk to me now? The whole of Arsenal about to.
I guess Junior has been waiting. Big up, Reggie. Big up yourself. Junior has been waiting all week, saving that tweet to get back at Arsenal. Boy, it's hard when Arsenal fans light a fire. Yeah, Junior.
Reggie, big up Reggie. All love.
Big up, Reggie. Big up to Vibes Roblock. Wait, a Vibes Cartel birthday, and we big up Vibes Roblock running in.
Yeah, the Calabar family, big up. The Roblock family, big
up. Yo, Jamaicans a sample. Ball of the week. Katie Gordon.
Kid Gordon, 17-year-old from Liverpool.
From Liverpool. Is that that's you that score and equalizer. The Vibes name kind of struck me, but big up to the Vibes family. Family, big up yourself for running in. Really appreciate it.
Him get bug of the week to Arsenal. Pure hype about Liverpool hiding and fraud. They couldn't beat a lesser team.
That is true. Big up Moby Aguna, my brethren on Twitter. Big up yourself. Moby Aguna light a fire about Liverpool running from Arsenal over COVID tests. Of course, the team should meet in the League Cup semi-final earlier this week, and the game was postponed. But look at Arsenal now. Arsenal lost and nothing. Well, Arsenal fans, them just go easy. Go easy lighting fire on teams. We're in the Ballers and Bugs segment, football family. If you have Ballers and Bugs, send them on. My bug of the week, or Bugs of the week, I'm just going to give Burkina Faso defense setup. Regin, shambolic defending. This is not karate, brother. This is football. This is not Bruce Lee movie. This is not Jet Li movie. The tackling in the box was horrible against Cameroon today. They took the lead. Burkina Faso took the lead 1-0. Gave up 2 penalties to a soft-soap-looking Cameroonian team. Absolute Coach Fermin, son of Burkina Faso, should just take all of the defense runner back and say, yo, 2 years us. That's what Junior would have said. Bad defending to the Burkina Faso defenders and the entire defensive shape of the players. I mean, I thought they were really poor against Cameroon today. So those are the bugs of the week. Football family have Ballers and Bugs, send them on. Let's get to our football roundup and start off with African Cup of Nations. Day 1, family. Cameroon defeated Burkina Faso, as mentioned earlier. Cape Verde defeated Ethiopia. Your takeaway from Matchday 1, the fanciful, beautiful tournament as this African Cup of Nations?
I like the celebration in the stands more than the play on the pitch. You know, it's like I get it. We have some big name footballer, but I think maybe because it's the first day, the quality wasn't really up there. Yes, you are correct. Burkina Faso's defenders need to run 20 laps, 15 suicides, and give up half of them match fee, because they actually gave Cameroon that game. It was just crazy. Ethiopia, it was a little bit lopsided because there was a red card issued earlier on, so they were at a disadvantage.
You get red card in 11 minutes. Mr. Your half Ethiopia. 11 minutes in the game, brother.
Yeah, it was just crazy. So the first day today, we had goals, but that's the best I can say about the quality of play on the pitch. I look forward to seeing better and exciting games from African, because we have the players there. We have the good players there. And talk about that Chelsea goalkeeper of COVID. So he's going to miss the first game. I'm going to miss Senegal's first match versus Zimbabwe because he had a positive test.
But
But
how do you feel about the host struggling for beat a side where I never ever know them play football?
It's terrible though. Burkina Faso play.
Yes,
No man,
Junior, Burkina
listen,
Faso play.
I don't think it's the first day. It's the first day, and I think, and historically, teams kind of struggle on the first day of competition. So I remember to them, everybody just flying from wherever. So I think as the competition progresses, I think we'll see Cameroon play a little bit better. Will they win the competition? I don't think that Cameroon will. I don't think the host will win the competition. I don't think they're that good. They're not good enough to beat maybe a Senegal. Even Egypt, I think, is going to be a handful. So I never liked the game, Jonah. And I think Burkina Faso kind of shot themselves in the foot. They gave away 2 penalties that you don't expect those penalties from professional footballers. I was thinking that is more like a Dintil and a Clarendon College and a, I'm just showing out names out there.
Yeah,
And a JC and a KP kind of defending.
Maybe you say a Woolman versus St.
Yeah,
George's
it was a schoolboy defending from Burkina Faso. So I think if those 2 penalties were not awarded to Cameroon, I think Burkina Faso would have won the game. So Junior, to your question, I think as the tournament progresses, I think they'll improve. But today they weren't good.
So on day one, is it fair to say that Ian Wright was right?
About what?
About the lack of respect for African nations, African countries.
No, I don't think that people are excited. If only we could watch it on other channels except Bean. But anyway, that's the next thing.
Well, big up Bean TV. We don't like a fire.
Yeah, no, I love Bean, but I mean, we want to see it from Paramount, USA. I mean, like, come on, no, spread it. But I don't think Ian Wright is correct, and I think he's using maybe 1 and 2 incidents to kind of use a broad brush and paint it. The whole tournament and the respect thing, because the stars are most of the stars are at the African Cup of Nations. So not everybody will listen. That's like how the FA Cup is not everybody's cup of tea. The African Cup of Nations is not everybody's.
Yeah, and to piggyback on what Cameron said, Junior, is that personally I don't care if certain group or a certain segment of the global population I give credence to the African Cup of Nations. We are a football show, Ballchat, I rally around it. We love the vibes. We love the like I said, the football is not great sometimes, but the atmosphere and understand. We have to elevate these tournaments. UEFA and European media houses, them can do whatever they want and elevate for them tournament. So if Ian Wright is looking for BBC or Eurosport to elevate African Cup of Nations, I'm not looking for them to elevate it. I think, other media houses can do that. And, we don't need that elevation from those media houses to say this tournament is a premier tournament.
So that kind of what Dejan Davis said, AFCON needs more respect. I would actually want African pundits better presentation of the competition. He's disappointed in Sky Sports.
Yeah, so we watch it here on when we get to Fan Bean Sports. So and we have to go.
And all right then, all right. As a Jamaican, our language is English, right? Some people think it's patois, so I have to correct them. I understand where we probably want representation, but if we want if we want it to be broadcasted and people to enjoy it, I don't know if somebody with a heavy African accent will be the one who we need for commenting. It's not to bash the language or the dialect. It's just that we want it to be inclusive. And I want to, when I'm listening to pundits, I want to hear someone who I can understand what they're saying. And I get, because even the other day when they give it Sam, when me last name, who remember what the guy named Sam where the CONCACAF or whatever, him drive me absolutely crazy because yes, you want to watch the game, but you want to understand the commentary. If we could get a Ray Hudson where people understand and make it exciting, that's fine. But I do get what you're saying where you want representation, but we can't want representation and then complain about it not being accepted by the wide population.
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we are celebrate African. We're pushed to, I mean, I look forward to the game. Tomorrow, Senegal takes on Zimbabwe in the opening match day, 2 games. Morocco play Ghana, Black Star Ghana rolling out, and Guinea play Malawi. And I'm not looking for BBC or Eurosport or Sky Sports to elevate this tournament. I mean, the fans of football globally, if you love football, watch a sport. The views are essential for the financial support of the sport because, of course, sponsorship look at those sponsors look at those numbers. So, and the opening ceremony was great. I watched the opening ceremony and I enjoy myself. So
I was, my leg was tapping in the seat, the costumes. It is just it's nothing new. This is what we've come to expect. It hasn't changed. I like when the camera pans over to the crowd and you see some excitement or some get up in the crowd. I mean, and that makes it interesting. So I don't know, but if the quality on the pitch don't improve, we might lose some fans who are watching for the first time.
Fair enough. But
that's all we want. I get it. The production is great, but we need the quality on the pitch to kind of elevate the sport. Like a first-time watcher, it's like they're not gonna watch it if the game not good. So I think tomorrow we might see hopefully better games, better playing of the game.
Yeah, the Morocco game should be good.
Yeah, first.
And I think the Senegal game will be good too. So it's good. It's interesting. So
in you guys' eyes, sorry to interrupt, because who are your favorites to win this tournament?
Between Senegal and Nigeria.
Okay, Junior, who do you have as your favorite to win this tournament?
Yeah, I forgot Senegal. Yeah, I mean
This is now or never for Senegal. Well, not never, but if not now for Senegal. When, right? I mean,
next tournament, Benson.
with the big coach. I mean, Alufo Cisse. I'm forgetting his first name. Of course, former player, excellent defensive midfielder for them. Come on, big fan of Cisse. I mean, come on, say yo, this is a big fan of. So, if not now for Senegal, when? This team is littered with stars. You have Koulibaly from Napoli. Of course, your goalkeeper from Chelsea tested positive for COVID. Sadio Mane, of course. I mean, if not, no.
Yeah, but remember too, the coach might be the best coach in the world, but the players can be all stars at their clubs. But when they come and they play for country, it can also be a bunch of individuals. Yeah. So we're not gonna use the big names to say Mane is not the savior. Mane can't save Senegal. I don't see they can't stay on the sidelines and save them if Egypt want put 5 in the back of them net. So I think they have a good chance. Cameroon though, with our boy Samuel Eto'o, he has pumped money into the football. He has helped to assemble a very strong squad, and look how them play today. So it's going to be interesting to see. I just want to see good games. Yeah. I shouldn't even pick a favorite. I should just say, you know what? I just want to watch some good football with some African stars.
Right? It's all like the Senegal fans start make excuses already.
Excuses already, but Junior, if not know when, right?
The number one goalkeeper. Listen, first of all, Senegal supposed to can dispatch of Zimbabwe, but then again, the ball is round. All you need is 2 full tackles on the box, and that's it.
Man, this is Senegal, man. This is Senegal. It's probably, I agree with everything you said, come on, about CC, can only do but so much, to paraphrase. Mani's not the savior, but this is Senegal that has been, close or bubbling. No, if not, no, when?
But Benton, all it takes is a penalty. All it takes is somebody slip in the box. All it takes is a handball. This is football. And this is why we love it. Because big name brand stars and big name brand teams tend to lose. AKA Arsenal. Alright then, did I say big team? But anyway, you know what I mean? But look at Arsenal today with the team. So it's like, you expect it. The players are great on paper. On paper, you have all these names, but football is played on the day and on the pitch.
Yeah. Group C, you have Comoros, Gabon, Ghana, and Morocco. Group D, Egypt, Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau, and Sudan. Egypt is also one of the favorites coming into the tournament with Mohamed Salah, of course, big name player. The North Africans, the Egypt, the Algerians of the world. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, we need this tournament to probably go south in the Central Africa region or West Africa.
Algeria is good enough. Let us be fair, Algeria, I mean, I've seen them. They are good. Them I want like a Barcelona. Well, actually, it's Barcelona. Barcelona, they 6-7. Maybe I should use them, but they have a nice little free-flowing style to them. I mean, it's not boogie-yaga football. It is actually football that you can enjoy. So I don't know how that boy pair up with the hard and fast and rough African who love to tackle. I just don't know. But I think they will. I think they'll do well. And I think Ghana group is pretty easy. It's what? The top two go through and the third best?
Yeah, top two and the 4 best third place teams go through. Dejan Davis is asking any thoughts on Ziyech and Morocco problem. Come on, what exactly?
Hakan Ziyech?
Yeah, Chelsea player.
Yeah, so what's the problem with Morocco? What, Chelsea never release him? No, all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I mean, Morocco snub him.
Okay.
And him saying don't care. So I mean, it's not Chelsea saying can't go.
Okay.
He was left out of the squad. Them say he has not played for his country since June. He missed all of the 6, and I don't understand why, because he is doing well. So, they didn't call him. Him say, I'm doing my job and trying to perform as best as I can. All the other stuff that's going on outside of football is not really important. So,
okay. So I mean, appreciate that.
It's not Chelsea not letting him go. Because they let go the best goalkeeper that they have on the squad, who is in Senegal. So it's actually, he was not chosen. He was not picked for, and we don't even know, because who else them have? He's a very good winger. I mean, of course, because he's a Chelsea baller. But come on now. He has been showing up for Chelsea. So it must be something else.
No, but one thing that Morocco tends to do, they really rely heavily on a core group of players. And, when they roll out, some of them may not be name brand ballers, but they know each other well. They've played well together, and they're usually easily accessible. So they will make some noise in the tournament. They don't necessarily rely on the name brand as heavily as some countries, so
no, but they're saying that he and the coach don't get along, this bad blood. So that in itself tell you, if I'm a coach, I don't, and people kind of tend to forget that coaches are human beings as well. Him and the man don't get along. Him decides, say, listen, this other player that I like is just a little bit not as good as him. So let me take this player that I like, and hopefully he can fill a spot. But it's not Chelsea, so thank Jesus.
Yeah. All right, before we move away from African Cup of Nations, Ivory Coast, do they resurrect the beautiful years of Ivory Coast? I mean, of course, the legendary Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure, the Toure brothers, excellent team. Sebastien Hilaire, You're bridging your fancy ball and Nicolas Pepe. I mean, what do you expect from Ivory Coast in this tournament, if anything?
I mean, if anything, when I observe, I want to watch it. Watch it. Listen, Arsenal's higher purchase baller, Pepe. I mean, like, they should, you know what? They need to go back for Gervino, but I think Ivory Coast will be okay. Them bringing Junior, big defender, Eric. So I think Ivory Coast will be okay.
Junior, your final say before we step away from African Cup of Nations. Matchday 1. Beautiful start to the tournament. I'm looking forward to these games.
I'm going to watch the games. I'm going to support it. My final say on this is, people out there, if you love football, if you watch Ballchat, chances are you are of a culture that will love and appreciate African Cup of Nations. Give them the views, give them the support. Let's pump the streams up. So let them get some money and let's build towards a better presentation. And maybe they can move the tournament into the off season. Maybe. I know the weather is a consideration.
Nah, move the tournament, brother. The tournament fine where they're right now.
All right. Ask Chelsea and Liverpool fan.
Liverpool won today. All right, before we move away, just to remind listeners the fixtures for tomorrow. Of course, remind listeners the results of today's game. Cameroon defeated Burkina Faso 2-1. Cape Verde defeated Ethiopia 1-0. Senegal plays Zimbabwe 8 a.m. our Eastern Standard Time. Morocco versus Ghana, the Black Star, 11 a.m. and Guinea versus Malawi. Those are the 3 games on for tomorrow. All right, let's continue our football roundup and other drama in Scudetto. Yo, come on, has Jose Mourinho lost it? Juventus came from behind, defeated Roma 4-3. I am still yet to see the comments from Jose Mourinho. What exactly happened in this game, family? How do you lead 3-1?
But all right then. So Roma fell asleep at the wheel. All right, I like Jose Mourinho. Let me put it out there, because then my views may seem biased, but I'm not being biased. We always blame the coaches. We have the best players out there. You have the best players, the best 11 players, right? You put the best 11 players on the pitch for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Those good 11 players are up 2-0. Small changes, small tweaks. You put on 2 or 3 good players as well, and they let in 3 goals, 4 goals. How is it the coach's fault?
Yeah, maybe the coach didn't make the changes.
No, but look at it too. But look at the changes as well. But look at the changes. These are players that you expect go out there and give 100%. Nathan Miles, I don't even know. That was kind of weird for me. But the players are out there on the pitch that he expects to go out there and give 100%. He's on the sideline. Yes, they conceded 4 goals to lose 4-3. How is it 100% the coach's fault?
And the reason why, as Coach Theodore Tapper Whitmore said of the Reggae Boys, is that they have to fix the defensive issues. When you concede in 4 goals, there's a defensive issue that needs to be addressed. And that issue is falling on the coach's responsibility to address that.
Oh, Tapper reaching out. We're talking about Big Sir and Big Coach here bringing Tapper. What is wrong with you?
Well,
the New Year
the reason I brought in Tapper spoke
the New Year
about...
start off good with me, you know. I know you're going like you want to mash it up. Listen to me, sir.
Tapper spoke at length about fixing defensive issues when he was the coach of the Reggae Boys. And it seems like the same defensive issues that's going on at Roma here. They let in, 3 goals in a span of 7 minutes. From minute 70, minute 72, minute 77, Locatelli, Kulusevski, and Scolari scored 3 goals in 7 minutes. Who is doing defensive drills at this team?
Yeah, but remember, before those goals were let in for how long they were around the back and having a good. I said they fell asleep. So so right now, Roma in our position.
We're about to get to the table in a second. We'll pull up the table while I pull up the table. Junior, your thoughts, because I know you're waiting for beat somebody.
But what am I not done?
Okay, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Listen. People who for side not in a top 5 can't beat nobody. So let's just put that out there. That's just madness. Right? Because Junior also is already on fire.
Roma sitting in the 7th position.
On fire. I don't want him to compete on Roma. It's water we need to come through. Listen, Josie needs to go out there. I never understand the Maitland Miles because transfer. I don't know that. But anyway, they need to fix it, yes, because it's not the first time, multiple goals have come in late against Roma. I think he's trying to fix the front, the scoring issues, and forgetting that the midfield and also defense need assistance. Yes, we'll put that on Jose. But you can't have them players out there and letting so many goals. It's madness. Me personally, I don't think Jose going to last the rest of this season if Roma continues to play like this.
Yeah, Junior, get your thoughts in. Roma sitting in the 7th position, and just to remind listeners, Matt the Lake got a red card, and Roma also missed a penalty, a soft soap penalty that Giselle saved. Junior.
Football has changed, right? And it sounds funny. But really and truly, Jose's trademark was always to take underappreciated players and turn them into stars, right? His coaching tactics are the same, where I'm going to coach you because you are an underdeveloped footballer and I'm going to help you get to our next level. That's his trademark. That is MO. It has not changed. What has changed is the football players have changed. Football players are now more a commodity, are no more a brand, where if you are playing in the high leagues of Italy, you are a baller. No coach can't come to you and tell us, stay here, son, play here, son, do this and do that. So, giving up 3 goals against Juventus, that quick, losing 4-3, with Delic getting red card, missing a penalty. We can sit down and talk about that, but that's football. It happens, right? Is what happened after that is where Joseph failed, because he hasn't changed his tactics. He is not a man manager. He's a football manager. Football players need man managers, and that is why, as much drills as them can do, Benton, some of these players probably make a decision that I am not going in for this tackle because we just don't like the system. We don't like the coach. We don't like this. I think Jose is suffering from that. It happened at Chelsea. It happened at Real Madrid. It happened at Chelsea again. It happened at Man U. It happened at Roma. We can't blame players. You can't blame so much players and give a coach a pass. It's not his tactics. I think he needs to change the way he approaches the game with these players.
Yeah, fair enough. Inter Milan sitting at the top. Inter Milan defeated Lazio. Quick takeaway from this weekend's action in the Scudetto. I mean, Inter Milan is looking like a proper football team. Spalletti and company have this team running. Come on, your thoughts?
I agree. I really agree. So Lukaku, who? So I really think, but AC Milan is not. I mean, like, I like it. I like when leagues are this close. So it's interesting, so nobody can drop the soap. So Inter is on 49, AC is on 48. Our side, Atalanta. I don't know when Atalanta quite picked the inconsistencies, when it comes to their playing and winning games. But Inter really, they're really doing well. And to be honest, the football kind of look attractive-ish without a Lukaku.
Yeah, I mean, Lautaro Martinez is playing some good football. It's like them set him free. Junior, are you willing to admit that Juventus is not a one-man side, as you previously stated?
And to that?
Well, I thought you said that, the ball are left and Juventus were struggling. Seems like Allegri has figured things out now, and now they're finding ways to win games.
Right?
Yeah?
We all Allegri is a good coach, right?
Yeah, Pellegrini is a good coach.
And they are still fifth in the league.
Yeah, but they started off pretty poorly.
They are still fifth in the league, and they have a good coach. So, yes, you are still a one-man team.
We'll see what happened. We'll see what happened. Let's step over to La Liga and look at this weekend's action, or this weekend's table at the end of the action in La Liga. Come on, Barcelona is still sitting in outside of the Champions League window. I mean, your thoughts? Is still yet to register the one, Mr. Ferran Torres.
Hold on there. You really want my thoughts? My Google Sunday here.
Let me go first.
All right, Junior, go ahead.
Go on, Junior.
Go first. Barca fans, in the words of Aaron Rodgers, relax. You're just 2 points out of the Champions League spot. You are a good run of games away from securing Champions League. So I understand that the expectation is high. I understand that. I understand the brand requires the team to be performing at a certain type of level. But they don't have that. They don't have the players right now. And I like what Xavi is doing. Getting rid of Coutinho on loan so far. Bringing in Ferran Torres. I know he hasn't been registered yet. And trying to use this window to get rid of the dead weight. That is only going to bode well for Barcelona. And again, remember, they are just 2 points out of top 4. It is not the end of the world. They are just like Manchester United, where they're turning the ship. Hey, man, you are for Barca right now. So feel happy, somebody I put Barca in a Man U sentence. So it takes a while. And I like what Xavi is doing. Xavi is not going for name brand players. He's getting rid of Coutinho instead of trying to salvage Coutinho's career. That is a big move. That's a big move. So big up, Xavi.
Before we continue our roundup, I want to ask you.
Hold on there. You know what a rebuttal?
No, yeah, man. May I get your chime?
Continue, go on.
A listener asked a question where, if there's a channel in Jamaica that they can watch African Cup of Nations on. If you guys know of anything, just send it on so we can share it.
You have to find a link, Papa.
Oh, you have to find a link, family. All right, come on. Yes, your rebuttal as it relates to what's going on at Football Club Barcelona.
For someone to put Manchester United and Barcelona this season in the same sentence is disrespectful. That's the first thing. Number 2, if you're not a Barcelona fan and don't feel them pain, I don't want to hear anything from you, Junior. So, no. So, this is the big bad Barcelona. We're not supposed to be behind a Real Betis. Real Sociedad, iffy. Atletico Madrid, iffy. Real Madrid, iffy. We're not supposed to be behind no Sevilla. We are 17 points away from first place. Real Madrid is on 49 points. We are on 32. If you watched the game yesterday, Junior, you would know why we are panicking. We are not good. Nobody's afraid of us because them ball we. Remember me tell you, I saw the goal coming. The referee bailed out Barcelona because Piqué should have gotten a second yellow card. He should have gotten a red. Barcelona should have been down to 9 men. And them time they would have lose. We're slower. We're slow, and because we're slow, we are prone to mistakes. Piqué and Monday ready for some wild rash challenges because they cannot keep up. If Danny is the fastest and best player that we have on the pitch, because trust me, Memphis came on the pitch and I forgot that Memphis was playing. That is why Barcelona is panicking, or the fans of Barcelona panicking. We don't see what Xavi is doing. Torres coming in really I have no confidence in that. Getting rid of Coutinho is fine. We have other dead weight where we can get rid of as well. The points is an issue, but I would if a game left to play. 18 more games. I would if a points up on the table. But the problem is our game has not improved. We don't look challenging. We don't look troublesome. Nobody's afraid of us anymore. The big bad Barcelona. Them ball we anyway. Feed them yard. Free we yard. That is why we are worried. If we don't get the points, if we continue to drop points, I see us falling out of Champions League contention.
Before we go to FA Cup and get your thoughts on FA Cup results this weekend, Sevilla is doing well, but Sevilla cannot compete with this Real Madrid team, right? In terms of so Real Madrid gone with this thing already?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes. You watched them play yesterday?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, like it was. I don't know. It's like them find another gear. Vinicius 1 minute up yourself as a striker, I go forward. The next, as you queen 2 times, him run back a clear one goal off by line.
On both sides of the field, yeah.
Yes, the same thing with Benzema.
Yeah.
It's like everybody find another gear, another win, and that is dangerous. When you have the goals, them come from every other way. Casemiro was like ridiculous yesterday as well. Even the commentator was like, Casemiro attack one Monday, man. And that is dangerous. When you can see the play happening before the play itself, when you don't know who's going to score a goal on Real Madrid, you don't know who's going to challenge a player. Even the goalkeeper, where we always cuss them is a bug, was so on point yesterday. And that is what is scaring everybody. Real Madrid is playing like a well-oiled machine. And I think nobody else is going to be able to catch up with them if everybody remains healthy.
Sly old fox, Carlo Ancelotti doing his business. Junior, you calling La Liga already?
Yeah. The reason why I stutter still is because with Sevilla, the Yellow Submarine, if not now, when will be the question. But do they have the depth to last the whole season? Come on, shake our head and say no.
No, Sevilla nor the Yellow Submarine doesn't have the depth. So Yellow Submarine, we're down at 8. They played good today against Atletico Madrid, but them can't compete when it comes to these titles.
I think so.
Yeah. And also, before we move away from La Liga, Barcelona struggling to register Ferran Torres, the president of football, or the man in charge of the money, Mr. Mete, said that they need more movements, they need more transfers or things to move so they can bring in this player that they sign. An elephant in the room is the one Mr. Ousmane Dembele is asking for a certain salary. Should Barcelona go ahead and cut their losses and let Dembele go?
Long time.
Okay.
Long time. I mean, like, that's long time. Yes, we can't keep on a hold out on potential. Dembele is where Vinicius, Dembele should be where Vinicius is right now. So when it comes to Dembele, bar the injuries. We're not talking about the injuries. All right, then. You have some players where I think they're over football, like it's just them that's going through the motion, no passion, no vigor, no fight. Dembele strikes me as that player who is just on the pitch for pitch's sake. Like, he doesn't want to be there. He don't want to challenge. He don't want to run. He don't want to... You understand me? He's not where we want him to be. And I don't think he's the right fit for Barcelona. That being said, he's a good player. May be able to help another team. And I think Barcelona should cut their losses. And while we are talking about cut loss, hold on there. Brathwaite now go away.
Yeah, but Brathwaite injured. Nobody don't want an injured baller right now.
You know, one quick point on Dembele.
Yeah.
It has football. I'll have to do some history. But we all know what it means when a player says, I want more wages to stay. It's pretty much, I don't want to be here, but if you're going to force me to stay, you have to pay me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of that has to do with the money that was offered to Ferran Torres, reportedly. Ferran Torres' contract is reportedly a fat contract, and I think Ousmane Dembele's camp and himself felt like they were them disrespect him, you know?
That have nothing to do with Dembele.
Yeah.
Football has changed. When I don't want to use Manu. When Inter Milan bring in Eto'o, right, from Barcelona, whoever was at Inter Milan, you think that striker was ready to say, hey, Jose, me need to get more money because you're bringing in the big bad Eto'o and you want to pay him this, right? The players have become, all right, I don't want to say that because we don't see this at Liverpool, we don't see this at Chelsea, we don't see this at Man City. Something went wrong at Barcelona. Same thing happened at Man U, where the players seem to feel like them have the power to tell the board, yo, if you want me to stay up, pay me more money. And we're really considering this a video game player. We are paying him more money. Come
Well,
on.
I mean, I personally, I said more power to him. If he can get a better salary somewhere, this is his career. But ultimately, I mean, Barcelona have to figure out a way if they want to afford him.
But better,
Yeah.
hamstring the side, because if Dembele look from Barcelona and say, I want 400 million a week, when Barca pick up the phone and say, yo, Liverpool, you're ravaged by African Nations Cup. If you want, I have a baller here as a winger. What Liverpool will say? The man will say, what, 400 million a week for you?
Yeah.
You are said to be, I'm good. So the players are hamstringing the teams when all of this become public.
Yes, making some of that stuff. And of course, Barca's tied up Ansu Fati, so it's a really political thing, but they cannot register.
But you see, but with Fati is again, it's potential.
Yes.
For Dembele, the potential is not there again. We're not envisioning what we want him to be. We see it. He has been at Barcelona from 2017, 87 appearances and 18 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you talk about averages and production, there's no bang for the buck.
Yeah.
He does, and I always say this: if a player's unhappy at a club and he does not want to be there, for the club to force him, you're not going to get a happy player.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're not going to get the best. So for me, I just think they can cut their losses with Dembele because they made the best player in the world leave for free. Them can make Dembele go about in business.
Yeah. I mean, business of it, they've definitely overpaid. All right, we're pushing up against the clock, and we want to get your thoughts on FA Cup action and some transfer news that took place this week before we get to Yard Ballers. FA Cup, quickly round up. I mean, other than Arsenal doing what Arsenal always do, quick takeaway from this weekend's FA Cup action, family, and
the liquor. I like the FA Cup. It's the magic of the FA Cup. You never know where you get. When the guy from Ghana, he scored against Chelsea, everybody cheered because they actually worked hard for that goal. Even though we demolished them, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
when Shrewsbury scored on Liverpool, it was just a magical moment. Even though Liverpool come up and beat them 4-1.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're going to put Newcastle in this branding of a good football team, because them is championship team, quality at best. But for them to exit the tournament in that fashion, come on now, Arsenal. Everybody talking about Arsenal is on a run, is on the uptick, on the upswing, is coming up, and come now and lose to this team. It's funny. But you know what? A Liverpool, an Arsenal fan said to me yesterday, say, Nottingham Forest is not a team that you play with. And they beat Arsenal before and knocked them out.
Yeah. Mikel Arteta spoke about not being at the level and the intensity. He apologized to the fans. Well, we're tired of apology. Tired.
Arsenal fan want to wait about week.
Yeah, I'm a football fan, but we're tired of the apologies. Just like Manchester United players, they're quick to apologize after a poor defeat. Just do the job on the field. as it pertains to Newcastle, I mean, this might be a blessing in disguise, right? They're trying to stay in the EPL. That should be the number one job for Newcastle. Any extra games, them don't need no extra competition. Eddie Howe and family should be focusing on remaining in the EPL. So Cambridge may have done them a favor here.
No, they did not. They did not do them a favor.
At least win a cup.
But that team gets so much money. Notice, all we are hearing about is Newcastle transfers in, right?
Yeah.
No votes. So your starting 11 has gotten stronger, right? You're bringing in the right back. A right back that was played before will be sitting on the bench, right? You had won this FA Cup game. Those players that Eddie Howe did not see as good enough, that he is trying to move on from, would have had the opportunity to play another game, right? Remove that from them. Now you have an opportunity to have fractures in the squad. Now you have an opportunity to have rifts and hearing which player don't like this, which player don't like that, because now the locker room is bigger and there's not enough games to go around. So no, it's not a blessing in disguise. I actually think that is going to hurt them.
Okay. Fulham and your baller, Michael Hector and Jamaican Cordova Reed booked their place into the 4th round. Michael Hector is playing ball again, and I don't want no Michael Hector hit me because I thought he was solid. You know, your thoughts on Fulham display and making it to the 4th round?
He was solid in the first part of the game. I think he was a little bit shaky. It was like schoolboy defending, but he grew into the game. And I see why they keep a player like Michael Hector around. But for Hector, I think he would have ambitions of being a starter or even a regular player. He's more like relegated to being a bench player, fringe player, the extra competition. So I see why Fulham keep him. You know, he does this job that he needs to do. But he improved as the game progressed.
Yeah, all right, football family. Let's get to some transfer news before we get to yard ballers and highlight and discuss Jamaican football briefly as we head home to the show. The big transfer news of the week is Philippe Coutinho transfer potential pending medical and work permit on his way to Aston Villa. I love the move, first and foremost. I think this youth, a World Cup year, is a baller, shouldn't be sitting on the bench at nobody's side, even Football Club Barcelona. And I commend him and his advisors around him to say, yo, we could go play some ball. Your thoughts on this eminent transfer with no obligation to make it permanent? I think Barca has put down a $40 million clause that if they want to take him on, they can make that commitment to get him.
Junior, go on.
I think it's a risky move for a player. I think it's a great move for both clubs for opposite reason. Barca need to shed the money. Aston Villa has visions of reaching this top 3 level, bringing a player that is of that caliber, of that ilk, right? That don't necessarily mean that Coutinho is going to come and bring the Liverpool high-flying Coutinho, but he's going to bring the mentality that can rub off on the players, right? Because when you look at their squad, and if you were to say everybody to have a medal of any kind at top level football, put your hands up. And you probably have no hands going up. I'll have to really double check, but I have to think hard to find a player with that experience, right? So just off experience alone, Coutinho brings that. Now, the fans and their expectation from Coutinho hopefully is not too lofty, or hopefully Gerrard have the wherewithal to put the players around Coutinho that can help him to get his footing right while still looking good, right? Because at the end of the day, it's still a mental thing. It's still a vibe where the transfer come in, we need to build a vibe, right? If Coutinho come out and lay an egg, there's a problem. If Coutinho come in and he's unfit to Gerrard's eyes and Gerrard just play him for 2 weeks, there's a problem, right? So I think it's risky for the player. Great move for the clubs. Risky for the player.
Yeah, come on. I mean, Barcelona getting that heavy wage off the books. I mean, your thoughts on the move?
I like it. I rate Coutinho. I just think that, he probably has not been utilized in his best position. The fact that he played with Gerrard, I think it's a plus. I think they know each other professionally and also on a friend basis. So that's a plus. I know for some people they're talking about, it's going to be interesting because Coutinho, Ollie Watkins, Emiliano, and Leon Bailey, they will be vying for 2 available positions on either side of the park. So I don't know how true that is. I don't think Coutinho is going to challenge Leon Bailey for his spot if Leon Bailey is healthy. But I do think that he brings an added component to Aston Villa. That spark. Somebody who has been there before is not going to be fresh, like a wet-nosed puppy. So I think it's a good move for Aston Villa. I think they're going to get rid of some of the players. The man from Cameroon, I think it's going to go on chopping board. But I think Gerrard is going to call the squad, and I think Gerrard will practically get a handle on it, and I think Coutinho will help. Yeah. So look for Aston Villa challenging. I don't think they're not going to win the league. They're probably not going to be in Champions League position, but they're not going to be in problems of being relegated. So I think it's a bonus for Coutinho because then he's going to play considerable minutes, contribute. So he's going to be on the radar to be selected for Brazil. So I think it's a good thing.
I mean, the way I look at it is that, of course, from the Barca standpoint, you get a big wage off your books, so that's a plus for them. And it would be even better if the deal become permanent. But at the end of the day, for whatever reason, it just did not work out at Football Club Barcelona, right? So now, here is Felipe Coutinho just saying, brother, we want to play some ball. We've tried this thing out. Them have different managers at Barcelona, Valverde, Koeman, now Xavi forward, and it just doesn't work. Let's make this deal and let's move on. Steven Gerrard was reported to be very instrumental. He spoke to Coutinho like 3 or 4 times during this process. And for a World Cup year, when you don't know that this brother should be on the list should be on the plane going to Qatar. He should resurrect some of that hunger. So if Coutinho can't resurrect the hunger right now, going to Aston Villa in a World Cup year to make sure Sam go play some ball for Brazil, then Coutinho need to go sit down. That's just the way I look at it.
Exactly. And he will play. Aston Villa not going to spend this kind of money because it was 70% of the salary they're going to be responsible for. Yes. He will play. So it's going to be, and I think, listen, I rate Ollie Watkins. I rate him highly. And I think Ollie and Bailey and Coutinho can do some real damage. I really see Aston Villa improving with this transfer.
My only concern still, and I'm sure Steven Gerrard and his people are thinking about this, is that work in that midfield. Douglas Luiz they need to make sure they probably go out and get a defensive midfielder to help that work in midfield. There's reports that they're looking at Bissouma of Brighton, and if they can somehow pull off that deal, that would be excellent, because then you get somebody else in that midfield who can do the heavy lifting, because I don't expect Felipe Coutinho to heap a heavy lifting. You see me deal at his age in the Premier League, but I like the deal.
Yeah, and Gerrard did say that that some players will leave the club in January. He said, there are going to be a few players going because it's a new job and he's analyzing stuff. And let us be fair, Aston Villa is ordinary. So he wants to take them to Europe. He wants them to compete. So I think it's really going to work for Coutinho if he can stay healthy.
Yeah. Big opportunity for him. The ball is in his court. Another transfer that occurred this week, the first transfer of this new era, Newcastle, new ownership. Your thoughts on it? It's the worst kept secret. It was inevitable. Karen Trippier officially big money transfer from Atletico Madrid to, and he made his debut yesterday in the loss against Cambridge.
I know, and it was just so unfair for him. He was the face of the loss. I mean, like you have other players, you have 10 other players, and he was who the people decided to focus on. You know, because in their mind, they can't understand why would you leave and come to this club. And he did say in his interview that he wanted to go back to England. And he thought that he could help them. Somebody say help in championship, but you know, whatever. But I think players, listen, players are unhappy. Look and we just see them play upon the pitch, right? But off the pitch, it can be so many things why a player wants to make a move from somewhere that we deem is a big opportunity to somewhere that we would say, nah, why would you go there? Maybe he was unhappy. Maybe he never liked the coaching staff. Maybe he just wanted a change. So, you know, we never know why a player make a decision like that. Unfortunate that he, you know, debuted in a loss that should have never happened. But it is what it is. And hopefully he can help Newcastle stay up.
Yeah, man, them have bigger fish to fry. It's the Premier League, them have to stay up. You know. But Newcastle surely is not finishing this transfer window, right, family?
They shouldn't. They have all that money. I mean, players are going to leave. They're going to get rid of some players because there's no way on earth your team can be struggling and you keep the current squad where you have. Okay. So I expect them with all the money that they have to go out there. I think I don't remember who else here at Newcastle, and it's they need to get players in. They need to shore up the defensive you know, area is just poor. And I think they were really taking it to what's his name, Maximiliano.
Yes,
on Twitter. Yes, and he's very active on Twitter, and they were really upset with him because I guess I never even watched all the game, but I think he should have made a couple passes. Yes. To go through, and he was there flicking and being fancy, and the fans were really ridiculous. But I think if a manager can get that young man to settle and play direct football, I think he can be bothersome for any defense in Premier League.
Yeah, man. St. Maximin, Junior, getting you chime in as we go to yard ballers in a little bit. I think St. Maximin just needs some polishing at the final touches, whatever. Sometimes it's like him I think too fast and him overdo it. Miguel Almiron needs to go over my yard. I'm a baller, I'm a brethren, but it just has not worked. And Newcastle probably should do what they can this transfer window and move Miguel Almiron off the books.
Yeah, and you guys talking, I guess St. Maxima is like a under 17 prodigy, right? Or he's a under 21 prodigy. When they're talking like he's a young baller that do the floor. But stop it, yeah, man. And listen, with Newcastle fans, I'll be the word of reason, because ever since Coutinho transfer something loan, the boss that fans them on the show sit down and chat be a foolishness, but maybe it's good this and that. No. You Newcastle, if you have so much money and your first transfer is a right back, there is a problem. You cannot get players that you want. If the first player that you can transfer in is a player that Cholo from Atletico Madrid has been trying to get rid of for the last 2 seasons, that's your first transfer, there is a problem. Anthony Martial is there. He should have been signed at Newcastle since from the transfer window open. No,
no wonder I had yet, brother.
No, put Martial on Newcastle. Newcastle is a better team right now. Put Martial on Newcastle. Said Maxim will play more direct. Put Martial on Newcastle. Maybe Said Maxim won't get hurt as much because he won't be much pressure put on him. John Joe Shelby is 550 years old. Who don't need a midfielder?
Yes, yeah.
Why are we buying Trippier when you have a midfield that is lacking? So there is an issue. They cannot attract the talent that the money with them have. What they need to do is go to the championship, find a young baller, look for Eddie Howe and say, we believe in your vision. and bring him in, bring in the young baller and groom him. That's what they need to do.
I disagree with the championship. Newcastle is in real trouble. They don't want a championship baller because by that by logic, you just say, okay, then I'm gonna go look. Norwich was first place in championship. Let us get some baller off of Norwich. And Norwich baller them don't good. I think Martial will end up at Newcastle. I did see the rumblings talking about it and they're trying to work out some deal. So who knows? Maybe it's Manchester United holding on for Martial for God knows what. But they did say that they were talking. So I think he would be a good fit for True Junior. I think him fit them style. I think he's hungry. Him have a lot to prove. And I think he'll be good. Remember talk about Adama Traore. For what reason?
No, bother with that. That is the same as St. Maximus.
Yeah, I was like, for what reason? So I do think that they should raid Manchester United because there's some even Danny. I mean, Danny now get no love of Man U. Draft him Newcastle. You have the money. Your money long. Players now will play for the money. So go to Man U and scrape up some Man U players. Because see, Cavani now leave. Go and get Mason Greenwood. I mean, get some players, Junior. Get some players with experience.
Come on, let me see a lot of grass. Hey, don't call the Greenwood there, man.
When you don't want Greenwood.
But
when you don't want Greenwood, if a Newcastle get a Otsnadoi from Chelsea who was getting no love, right? That's all it is.
No.
If I mean like them, make it a team of Werner.
No.
I would get a team of Werner over Akai any day. Newcastle need goals and also they need to with a Trippier. They're working on the back line for up top. I mean, listen. I think a team of Werner. All I'm saying is players who are hungry and have something to prove usually do well. Get a team of Werner fans.
Don't take up Newcastle fans and Newcastle management.
Get a Martial. Get him. And go on. And get the other boy name. Get a Rashford to Kaduna. Them don't want Rashford.
Newcastle fan, don't fall for the team of Werner. I'm surprised they never said Ross Barkley. Take Ross Barkley off them on.
What about Obama?
Hey, I mean, you know what? Yeah, why not?
You know what? You're right. And he might just flourish because Eddie is a player's coach.
Well, I mean, if I'm Albanian and I'm going there, do I need the fattest contract ever? Because I don't think it's about the money for Abba. I really don't think it's the money for Abba. I think it's the respect. I think it's the respect for Abba. Some of these players, we're assuming that's I don't think for him it's the money. You know why I said the money? All right, it's more for me. It's akin to the Robinho move to Man City, first high value transfer, right? Yeah. We don't know what will happen with Newcastle. Newcastle look like they might on the verge of relegation. Abanian is a big baller. He can't go play championship. So they have wealthy owners and they have money to spend. So if you want to attract high value players or attractive players that the fans want, you put butts in the seat, you make sure you pay the money.
Yeah, but will he bring the butts in the seats from the Newcastle fans? That's the next question. Listen, I think Newcastle, I think they have a better chance of staying up than a Watford, or Burnley, and a Norwich. I think Newcastle will be safe. But they have to go there and have to spend the money. And that's when Junior's thing with Martial is really good because Martial, as much as he's inconsistent, I think he brings a different dynamic to it. And yes, Junior, St. Maximum is not a young baller. He's 24. He's still 24. We fawn over Dembele, but we don't want to fawn over the man have good thing. Just like Jamaica crazy over Mikel Antonio. He reminds me of that player who can be direct with a little bit of guy. And I think if he was on Liverpool, I think he would do well. Oh. Because I think, yeah, man, say maximum, you just need, listen, you just need, because, Benton, for some players, you just need a coach who can direct you or whatever.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And it's too early for you to drink liquor. All right. The reason why I say I am concerned about St. Maximan doing well in Liverpool. The youth have talent. The youth have talent. But it's just like in the final third, the decision making need to get sharpened up. And Klopp or no other coach cannot come on the field and make those decisions for you. A big man right now.
Yeah, I know, but that is what training is for. That is what the mentorship is for. Listen, I just think that he can be a good enough player. All right, then forget Liverpool.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
But I think if he gets we never know Abba is a man. Abba don't even talk. I don't see for Arsenal picture a direct nobody a point a cuss a scream or whatever. I think this man need a mentor. And I think if he gets support on the pitch, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah. He's a good youth. He's a good youth. And I hope I am wrong. I hope I am wrong with the right environment and the right support system. Because right now, it seems like he's the only one pretty much I carry the soccer side. It's me I deal with, at least on the offensive side.
And that is saying a lot because you would have hung your boy Almiron.
Yes. I must admit, Almiron has failed miserably. Almiron come back at your yard, brother. It did not work.
But want to what's his name? Vidal, he wants to come back from PSG. Won't he be a good enough signing for Newcastle?
Why? You mean you left big money transfer, big transfer, Champions League football if you go play idiot football?
No, he can come back on loan, but that's what they're saying, that he's not happy at PSG and he wants to make a return to the Premier League.
Yes, so Genie wants to make a return because he hasn't been playing. I think he played today. I know PSG was losing to Lyon.
Them tie 1-1.
They tied 1-1. Arsenal is supposed to be interested in bringing Genie based on some of the reports that we saw. And I mean, heck, why not Liverpool go back and just say, yo, Genie forward back, come help you out? Because they could use an extra body in that midfield. And he knows the system.
Why did he leave, though? And why did he leave, though?
I mean, James Milner is a bug. Genie is a better baller every day than James Milner. So where you run out this all brother every minute for?
Because the coach believes in you and there's nothing you can do. There's no training that you can perform in if the coach rates somebody else over you who do the same kind of work or even a little bit less than what you do. If that player is the coach's favorite, you're SOL.
Fair enough. And we know we need to go to yard ballers. Julian said we need to go yard ballers. Genie right now is an instant upgrade over Nnamdi Keita. Bring him back on loan, make PSG pay, split the money, 60-40 or whatever. Just make him forward.
Okay.
Junior, you don't have nothing else to say?
If Genie does this, right? If Genie does this,
yeah.
What does it do to his brand? If that he couldn't come and save Newcastle, right? Because any big name player that is still a fairly young, go to Newcastle right now, it is more an audition for a truly big contract, right?
Yeah, but Genie got his supposedly last big contract now at PSG.
Yeah, but true. But he's unhappy at PSG. So right now, AC Milan not looking his way. Inter Milan not looking his way. Bayern not looking his way. Barca not looking his way, right? What if he goes to Newcastle, salvage Newcastle, walk out the hero at Newcastle? Then Barca might say, okay, till my young ball already, you can be a bridge. Milan can say, we need the midfield steal and you have the experience, right? So you can use Newcastle to raise your brand. Remember, that is how Carlos Tevez and Mascherano was discovered, when they went to West Ham.
Yeah, when they went to West Ham. And Genie did play for Newcastle, right? That's where he was back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, but
so he can, but it's too much of a risk.
Yeah, man, it's too much of a risk. That right, that's all.
He would have to believe in that anyhow. He would have to
Him can't afford to take a risk. Him can't afford to take a risk. Him already making name, already stamping class, already making money, already having brand. And you're right, Jonah, if him go and make the defense tight and make Newcastle not leak no more goals and whatever, That I mean, like, come on, no, right away, right away. So we look at it as players don't look at things as a project. I just think Newcastle need all the help them can get, and they will stay up. There's no way on earth my kitty so long. I'm mean or spend and get some ball for me stuff in a Premier League.
What Junior say, you can't even attract ball and you have money.
Guna's assuming. I mean, maybe there's some backroom dealing going on. They might try to cancel some contract. I don't know. We don't know. Look here. It's the 9th of January. The window open for the entire
You know
month.
what? Big up to Atu Rash Challenges podcast co-host Eric Neal, who's a Newcastle fan. And you know what the man said the other day? He said, look, entering this transfer window, I do not want us to still sitting here January 15, still struggling to make transfer. We should know who we are signed from December, from new ownership coming, and lock them up from the first of the window open. And I think that's a huge point. Lock up the players. You know who we are signed. Wrap up the deal. So Barcelona have signed people and them can't register them. You should have made your deals them complete and just register them as the window open. So there's something about attracting players, what Junior said.
Yeah. That's probably true. But also, we're assuming that the players that they want to go to Newcastle.
This is
true. Or we're assuming that players out there not saying, all right then, Eddie, I hear what you're saying. I have 2 offers out there pending. If them fall through, me link you.
All right.
You know, I mean, like, things go on. You know, we need an agent to come on the phone. We need to invite Mr. Bones on.
I am Damon Priestley. Big up yourself.
Yeah, because
Big up yourself.
talk to him if you know how transfer go or the backroom dealings go.
Yeah,
but
man.
I don't think they should go and raid championship. I think they should go and get some players out there. Hey, Diego Costa is available, Newcastle.
Yeah, I see all them looking foolishness here now. Yard balance time. Speaking of transfer, you go ahead, Junior.
Doing answer that question. Are you able to have serious conversations prior to the window opening? And big up to Simon Preston. Simon Preston said Flemo had offers in Scandinavia, but France was the more attractive offer.
Yes, football family, according to my agent friend. Big up to the fam listening.
Yes,
you can have conversations. Yeah, man.
Unofficial conversations. Because guess what? I am an agent. I want Benton. I go reach out to Benton's agent before the transfer market and say, listen, so and so want to, you know, whatever. You just can't do it officially.
Yes.
Put pen on paper. But so players know that they're interested. And of course, listen, if Flemo did ever go anywhere else but France, this team is a first division team and they're in pole position to go back up, right?
So why Flemo agent never make him go to Newcastle?
Listen, man.
Big up Flemo.
Him can't say why? Him can't save a gully team. But if Flemo did ever go on Scandinavia team over this French team, we have to find him and beat him. I call him mother until I put on some lick on him because players have to make, especially Flemo, who has gone through so much, like over the past 2 years. This is the opportunity that he has been waiting. Listen, I would think that Juno would even go play for free. Yeah. If France come over here and I give $500 but I give your house, I would go because this is the opportunity that he needs.
Yeah,
Can you imagine a play against PSG and score a 2 goal? I want this Simon for Scandinavia. Do not say it again. Let us forget that.
But
you can talk, but you can't do it officially. And I think that's what Newcastle is doing. I don't know if I would want to play for Eddie. I am so sorry. Him doesn't look like a schoolboy to me. I just think all he need is him tunic and him epaulet and him prefect badge because he does not look like a serious coach to me. Understand? But anyway, that's just me.
And big up Simon Preston to you know. And I'm assuming this is the real Simon Preston. Big up yourself, General. We love what you do with sharing the news for the football from our backyard for all the Jamaicans. And you know, the door open, brother. You can forward on the show and be a guest host on the show one at a time. So, Simon, if this is the real Simon Preston, we're going to link you off here.
Before yard ballers time, before we go yard ballers, Junior Fleming, Junior, before we make come on talk and do yard ballers, Junior Fleming's officially made his move to Toulouse SC. Your thoughts before we go turn it over to come on?
Is the statute of limitations passed where we can really say what we want to say?
Yeah, man, just say what you want to say, man. I mean,
I have to worry about London Donovan.
No bother with the foolishness.
No bother with that.
No. We can't celebrate Junior Fleming and his accomplishment and not talk about the downtime, right? And we're going to be professional. We're not going to dirty up the thing, but we cannot talk about this great move without acknowledging where this man was, 7-8 months ago or something like that. Imagine where his mental space was in his career at that time, and to see where he is now, going to a team that can possibly make it to the top division in France in League One next year. That's a great accomplishment, and we can joke about Jamaican football. We can rant and rave and cuss Tapper. We can talk about team selection, but the reality is, playing for Jamaica at the Gold Cup, his performances there and at the World Cup gave him this opportunity.
World Cup qualification.
World Cup qualification. When I reach World Cup here, Junior.
World Cup qualification. But
Yard
that is
ballers, come on. Make Junior stop sniffing glue, yeah, man. Yard ballers time.
I cry. But yard ballers not long. 1 minute. But I agree. So I remember Junior changed his number. He locked up himself in the house, wouldn't go anywhere, wouldn't talk to anybody because he was at a dark place. And I understand completely. That young man, I wanted to hug him, wrap my arms around him, and just make him cry on my shoulder because it was really rough. The US fans were ridiculous when it came to Junior, and people were saying his career was over. So Junior is the prime example of the Jamaican saying, we're not dead? Okay. So I just know Junior must tattoo something on his chest, a rose going from the concrete, because this is exactly what has happened for Junior. And we are really happy and really proud. Boy from Tivoli, come on now. So all the schoolboys them at Jamaica supposed to look at Junior and use Junior as an example. Had a really rough time, had surgery when he was in MLS2 USL, from team to team, struggled, and now he's where he's supposed to be. Congrats, Junior. Anyways, so Pittsburgh Riverhounds signed Dane Kelly. Dane Kelly is a USL for life. One of the, I think he's the leading goal scorer in USL history of the most goals. So go and make your money, Dean. It is what it is. Nico Brett has signed for New Mexico from Birmingham. Nico, go and make your money. So Damian Lowe is rumored to be signing with MLS team. Somebody says his Lil is also following him. So Lil probably, they said, I'm just telling you what I see, the rumors. Lil is tracking him, want him. There are two teams that Simon Preston said in England that want Damien as well. So we don't know. Anyway, you take it. While making money, Damien, it is what it is. It's football. And this is what you're playing for, to make your money.
Yeah, hopefully him sign for the MLS team.
Go on to England and make your money, Damien. Go on and make your money. Leave the young man, boy.
Big up yourself, not alone.
So Dintil advanced to their first ever ISA Champions Cup final. They beat the big bad JC on penalties. You know, I am okay with two country schools. So now JC, Jamaica College LLC, stop by the people and picnic from the country because it now works cool now. Clarendon College beat KC 2-0, so they will meet Dintil in the final. We have Benton.
Now, Moss Country School, Clarendon
it's
College.
Country School.
I must country school. I am so happy that none of the school them from town and I find out. I'm tired of them. Tired of the people them from
So
town.
hold on there. You say you stay there, up, skip and jump over the answer.
No
Which
man,
one of the two country school you bring?
I am going with Teacher Hyde and Clarendon College. Teacher Hyde has done an impeccable job at Clarendon College, and this is the one trophy that has eluded him. And he spoke about that. So yeah, Clarendon College, I don't really like them that much, but I love Teacher Hyde and what he has done at the school. Big up yourself, family.
Junior, what you got?
Teacher, I don't know. CC.
All right, then, because I like to be on the opposing side, I'm going to go with you.
Yeah, go with Dirty Dintil.
Even though Clarendon College, there was 15-year-old goalkeeper, but I need him to follow on because he's bad. You're not all right if you no win still. And big up to Theon Cupie, who I am expecting to see play next season. Big up yourself because he's a good little baller. But I'm going to go with Dintil.
Yeah, and big up to Dintil. They have done impeccable. I don't even think they have lost any game this tournament, right? Whether it's in D Cup or this season so far, have they? The coach.
And listen, somebody put up on me. Dintil. Hold on, Simon Preston. Simon, you could have just text me now. You could have called me now. You could subtweet me. But Damien Lowe is not going to Lille in France. These reports are not true. Neither has there been interest in him. The next 48, 96 hours, the truth should come to light. First of all, Simon, I know the truth, so you go on. You could have texted me.
So Simon, which part am I go? Is that MLS club just say yes or no, no man? Want to you? Backside,
yes, I'm gonna refresh my feed, so I needed to put either yes or no, please.
Yes, MLS club or not.
Yeah, so somebody put up a meme of Dintil, and they said this is Dintil, and it was a team of, I don't know if Barcelona was put in for this season, but that's how, no, seriously, that is how Dintil has been playing. And I like that for Dintil, because no players will want to go to Dintil instead of trying to go to the traditional big name schools like the JSN. And this is why I like these competitions. This is why I like when the small schools win, because they become attractive to parents and attractive to students. So good luck to you, Dintil, and good luck to you to CC. I mean, no, Larry won't ever cuss me because I CC a film side, but Dintil, I do it for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, either one of them win. Of course, one of them will win, but I mean, as long as they're not town school win, me all right.
You know what? It is what it is. Go on, my business. My pan Simon for tweet, but him not tweet. Simon, you take too long. Can't bother.
And what else on Yard Ballers family? What else?
That's it. You know, the USL, they are transferring players. No, you know, the Jamaicans, nothing big on the scene. It's just the Nico and the Dane Kelly. So, you know, as soon as I get the information, you guys will get the information.
All right, fair enough, football family. Yeah, we'll run hot today. Lot of discussions about African Cup of Nations resume tomorrow. Matchday 2. Zimbabwe wins big bad Senegal. We'll give you update on wherever Damien Lowe ends up. Some say MLS, some say Europe. I don't know. Let's see. What did Simon say? 48 to 96 hours? Is that the official target now?
Simon going, but Simon, with that head here this time, yeah, just try to know that. Just so you know. But listen, it should be Damien's news to break. Damien will let us know wherever he goes, he will do well, he'll excel. And the biggest thing for you is to be happy and make your money. That's just how it is.
Yeah, man. Go on, eat your food, you. Big up yourself. Wherever you end up, of course, continue to improve and perfect your craft. And go on, eat your food. Football family, really appreciate you taking the time. You can connect with us on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast. We're on Twitter at Ballchat1. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. The audio version of the show will be available on wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, wherever. And don't know, I mean, yo, what you say? Atlanta United, Damien Lowe come?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you want to mash up his career, I'm going to Atlanta.
Yo, look more family. Junior, we're gonna run now. Come on, bless up yourself.
Bye
Yeah.
later.